Hi, it's Laura here at the Charleston Holistic Center, and today we're going to talk about armoring ourselves. In a metaphorical sense, we think we're protecting ourselves. We put this metaphorical armor all over us. We got a wound, slap an armor over it. it. It's only supposed to be used as a band-aid, just just for a little tiny bit. It's not meant to be left. But then we have another one, and then we slap one and slap one and slap one. And we put armor everywhere until we're completely covered in armor. And then we can't actually heal because the armor doesn't allow us to heal. When we're armored completely up, we are completely closed off. We're not even allowing source in when we do that. We think we're protecting ourselves. We think we're doing the right thing. And it never gets any better. It never gets any better when we do that. And on top of that, our armor has exploding buttons all over it. Those are the buttons, people push. So you put a piece of armor, but then you put this big red button on it that says do not touch. People touch it. See, you haven't actually healed whatever was going on. You think you put a layer between you, but you put a big red button on the outside that says do not touch. What do humans do? Oh, yeah, we go right up there and touch that sucker. And so you get more and more and more wounded instead of less and less and less. Armor doesn't actually fix anything. It makes us more and more and more cut off and more touchy, actually. Doesn't make us less. So we have to gently peel the armor off. Gently take it off and allow ourselves to reconnect with each other, with Source. Allow the wounds to actually heal instead of just fester underneath the armor. Remove the big red buttons you got stuck all over. How do you do this? Well, harder than it sounds, because it's not like actual armor that you can just take the piece of plate off. It requires going in and really looking at what's going on. What are we doing? Why are we doing it? How are we reacting instead of responding? What is it that is festering in there? And why? And then we might have to get help. Okay? We might have to go get professional help. Trauma doesn't heal very well just by you being in a vacuum. It, it, it doesn't work really well that way. I mean, you've tried it, right? Yeah, not getting there. Okay, really competent professional help is really needed for trauma. Uh, for more minor things that you've just let fester, yeah, you might be able to work those on your own. And doing meditation. Oh yeah, you knew I was going to say it. Meditation to allow yourself to open for that. Doing your breathing to allow your heart to open. Those are things that help us get rid of that armor. Again, you may need competent professional help. Just talking about it with someone for trauma, that is not competent professional help. I'm sorry. Also, the weird exposure therapy that often just makes it worse. Seriously. Um, but EMDR, that's super helpful for any type of trauma when done properly. Soul retrievals, shamanic soul retrieval. So the EMDR is on the Western psychological side and actually has to do with um, and neurologic side. It has to do with the actual physical brain connections. Um, the soul retrieval has to do with your energetic body and what happens with that. You may need both of those. They're really excellent in combination. But just sticking armor all over yourself doesn't make anything better. I know, I tried it for years. Never made anything better. Till I peeled that off. Yeah. So, just saying. If you like the video, please like, please subscribe, and please share. Thank you, and namaste.